This is Valerie's ride on Sunday. She stands quietly while I hop on her. I let her walk a little bit and then I stop her and reward her. I ask her to back up a few steps and then I have to reposition my leg and I move her off to the left with my leg pressure. I also bring my head around to the left so that she knows which way I want her to go. I walk her up and then I turn her to the left again, and as you can see she stops once I turn her. This is usual for young horses, and I just ask her to walk forward again. This is her spray at the moment. She still moves around a little bit, but she will get better with this. I give her a treat and then I move on to the next side. I am sympathetic to the fact that I wouldn't really want to be sprayed with smelly chemicals every day either, but she will get better with it. This is her pivot at the moment. I'm asking her to move away from my body. I give her a reward and I move to the next side and ask her to move over from this side. She moves her whole body this time. Then I ask her to yield her hindquarters with just a simple tap on her side. Then I tap behind her elbow and ask her to move her front end over again. This is Valerie being hosed. I'm just starting with her legs at the moment and getting her used to it. She's still not sure about it, so I'm just taking it slow. Here I'm putting the bridle on her. As you can see, she's not restrained at all. She's happy to get it put on. She does lift her head up a little bit when I'm trying to put it over her right ear, and she's very tall, so we will work on that. But she's doing really well with it. She doesn't resist at all. I try and make her mane a little bit more comfortable for her because it does get stuck in the bridle. Some horses do have a fear of the reins being put over their head, but she's really good with it. This is her spray about a week later. She's not moving on her front legs, but she does move on her back legs on the left side. I don't mind, I don't restrain her or anything. She'll get there when she's ready. And then I give her a treat and go to her right side. And she does really well on this side. And here I just put her rug on. She's not tied up or anything. I put it in fast mode because it's pretty boring, but it's just so you can see that she stands well. So I decided to do some ponying off of my horse with her, just to see how she'd act, and also just to train my horse a little bit too because he's still quite young. She did really well. We had a few incidences where she got up his bottom a little bit and he didn't like that. But she walks quite nicely next to him and stands nicely while I'm giving him a treat. So this is her turn to the right that we just haven't got quite right yet, so we have to practice getting her flexion here. So here I'm asking her to trot, but she hasn't quite figured out how to change gaits yet. I could apply more pressure to her to get her to trot, but by applying more pressure I'm going to get a bigger reaction, and I don't want a big reaction from her. I want her to smoothly go into a trot for a few strides so I can reward her. We're not on a time limit, so we're still just taking it slow at this stage.